Hey there everyone, this is Michael Dougal, your Greater Toronto Area real estate resource. Really excited because today I'm going to take you around the Greater Toronto Area and you're going to learn what you can afford for a budget of roughly $800,000. Right now is actually an excellent time to start looking at properties because of the fact that not only has the average price trended downward to some extent, but more importantly is the number of active listings that are on the market right now. You see, before, if you were looking in a specific area, you may have only had a couple of options, whereas now you're looking at having 5, even 10 different style of property to choose from. Now, these are all recently sold properties, and so if you do have interest in buying something similar to what you see over here, or of course selling your home, or if you're a real estate agent looking for a great brokerage, make sure to connect with me and do subscribe and drop a like on this video if you did enjoy the content. And the very first property I'm going to show you is by Worden and Danforth. It's a detached bungalow, the lot size being 31 by 102, 1+1 bedroom, 2 washroom, and this was listed for $799 and it sold for $825,000. The next property is in York Region. There's actually very few listings that have sold in York Region, even under $900,000. We have this sale over here in Markham. We have another sale in Newmarket, but we don't have anything in Vaughan or Richmond Hill, where the average price is a lot higher. This property is by McCown and Burr Oak. 3 bedrooms, 3 washrooms, 1 car garage, unfinished basement. It was listed for $799,000, and similarly, it did sell over asking price for $820,000. Our next property, we're looking at a condo now, and this is by Wellington Street and Blue Jays Way. 2 bedrooms, 2 washroom, 36 Blue Jays Way. Maintenance fee of $975, and that's often a reflection of the number of square feet. This property was listed for $825,000 and sold for $815,000. The next property is in Peel Region in the Clarkson area of Mississauga. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 washroom, semi-detached 2-story home, listed for $839,000, selling for $810,000. Looking at the pictures, it's in livable condition, but the good news is that a property like this would have sold during the peak of the market for at least $950,000. The next property is in North Etobicoke by Weston Road, south of Finch. It's a semi-detached 5-level back split. These are actually pretty large homes, larger than many of the detached properties that you see out there. Partly finished basement, 4+1 bedrooms, 2 washrooms. It was listed for $849,000 and sold over asking for $860,000. But what can you afford in the East End in Durham Region? Over here we're looking at a property that is recently sold in Oshawa by Grandview Street and King Street East. It was listed for $859,900 and it sold for $840,000, though it sold in 4 days. And this property, it has an irregular lot size. It does have a finished basement with a separate entrance and the kitchen in the basement, which people seem to like because they can potentially rent out the basement. And it has 3+1 bedrooms, 2 washrooms, and fairly nice updates throughout. And if you do want a comprehensive market update where I cover things like the average price and how it's changed over the past short while, as well as how you could take advantage if you're a buyer or seller, watch this video right over here. And there's a lot of advantages of you being a purchaser in the marketplace today because of the fact that with the number of active listings being this high, the number of sales being this low, and what that means is that when you're submitting an offer on a property, very often you're able to negotiate far off the asking price and you're able to have the conditions that you want, being a home inspection or a financing clause, making sure that you can get satisfactory financing. And the sellers are more cooperative than ever. They may be accommodating to like a later closing date or an earlier closing date. Sometimes they'll even consider throwing some of the furniture in. And that's the reason why we're seeing a lot of intelligent buyers not necessarily ruling out the idea of buying, but if they see a property which they like, then they may consider purchasing it. And if you are considering buying or selling, make sure to call me. My customers get excellent service. And if you're a real estate agent looking for a great brokerage with very low fees where you can learn lead generation, social media, you can make sure that you have a great administrative staff that's taking care of your paperwork. Make sure to reach out to me to learn more about eXp Realty. Make sure to subscribe, drop a like if you did enjoy this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time.